Now, let's go back to our first question to discuss another way using proportion to find the answer. In the first question, as we said, which is easier than the first way we solved with. The same question, someone called Khalid visited the Cairo International Book Fair to buy some books or stories. He found that 3 books for 96 Egyptian pounds, and now he need to buy 18, or he put 18. How much did Khalid pay for these books? For a better way in this question, we know that he said 96 LE or Egyptian pounds for 3 books. We can write this amount in fraction, as fraction means ratio, which is being used for comparing 2 things. Like this one, we compare the amount of money related to the number of books. And now we have, instead of 3 books, he bought 18 books. So we'll need to write here 18 books, or just 18 letter B for books. Now, this 3 to be 18. Can you find a number multiplied by 3? As we said before, we don't use addition or subtraction. It's multiplication or division only. So 3 times a number to be 18, you can use your calculator. 18 divided 3 to find this missing, which is 6. So 3 times 6 to be 18. Now let's apply the same numbers here. You need to multiply by 6 also. When you multiply by 6 for this number, you have to multiply this number also by 6. So 96 times 6 is 576, which is the same value as we make before at the beginning. So as we said, let's recap for this. So we have 96 pounds or LE for 3 books. And now we need 18 books. So how much money will pay? As we said before, we need to know what is the multiplication method being here for 3 to be 18. We just multiply by 6. So let's find the answer. It will be, as I said, 576 LE or Egyptian pounds. So can we say again, is 2 over 3 equal to 4 over 6? Like the previous question, if you multiply 2 and 3 by 2, yes, it will be 4 over 6. And right, this fraction or this ratio equal to this one. Or we have another method. We can talk about 4 over 6 to be 2 over 3. How? Let's go back. You can divide both numbers by 2. If you divided 4 by 2, it will be 2. If you divided 6 by 2, it will be 3. So 2 over 3, is it equal to 4 over 6? Yes, right. We can use just this method or this way, just one of them, and both of them are right. Now let's go to learn a new property called cross multiplication. This property will use in it the part related to extremes and means. Let's memorize this. The first one, as I said before, and the last one called extremes. And the 2 in between, which is here 5 and 8, called means. They are just names for the first one with the last one, and the second one with the third one. Let's solve with the cross multiplication property. Now we have these 2 fractions or 2 ratios, and this is proportion. As you multiply 2 by 4, it will be 8, and if you multiply 5 by 4, it will be 20. So it's equal. This fraction equal to this one. Now let's use the cross multiplication property. It's called cross multiplication as we do this method by a cross. We multiply the extremes together, which is 2 times 20 to be 40. And then we multiply the other two, which is 8 by 5. And here the answer, 5 by 8 or 8 by 5 multiplied together, it will be 40. And now we find they are the same. Like when you multiply 2 by 20, it's 40. And now when you multiply 5 by 8, it's also 40. So we can say when you multiply the extremes, they are equal to the multiplication of means. Or it's called product also. Instead of using word multiplication, you can use product. So the product of the extremes equal to the product of means, as we found here. Now let's go to another example. Let's make the same property, which is cross multiplication. As we said, it's called cross multiplication. We use this cross sign and multiply this one by this one. 24 by 4, it's 96. And now let's multiply 32 by 3, which are the means. 32 times 3, and they also for sure 96. So now, as we said, the first one multiplied the last one, they are called extremes. When you multiply them, you'll find the product or the answer of multiplication the same as multiplying the means, which are the second and the third one. And here, as we said, if you multiply 24 by 4, it's 96. And then 32 by 3, it's also 96. So the product of extremes is equal to the product of means. And the product, as I said, means the answer of the multiplication.
تقدر تتابع كل دروسك على تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا، المستقبل يبدأ الآن.